everyone! So today I'll be showing you how to create this super cute snow cone charm. It is extremely easy. This is one of the easiest creations that I have ever posted a tutorial for, so I'm sure that anyone and everyone can make it. So if you want to learn how to make this really cool and sweet design, go ahead and keep watching. So today you will need any type of loom. You will also need your hook and 3 colors of bands, 2 for the actual like snow part of the snow cone and 1 for the cone part. This design looks best with using jelly bands just because it gives a better snow cone effect, I guess, but you can also use opaque bands or any other kind of bands that you would like. 2 colors works best for this just because there's not really that much room to incorporate multiple colors. And I also recommend using white or something similar to white to get a more realistic look on the snow cone. And all my supplies today are from the Rainbow Loom web store, and my hook is also from there, and it will be available for purchase starting around March 7th, 2014. And by the way, one more thing, you will need 11 of each of your snow colors and about 20 of the cone color for your snow cone. So I'm starting with my loom's arrows pointing down, and on this pin bar I just colored this gold. I don't know why, but I just happened to do that. So anyways, first you're going to take 1 of each color for the snow part of your snow cone and go vertically. This is going to be the bands that tie off your whole entire creation. And now you're going to take double of your left side band. This is going to be the same color. And now for the middle, you're going to take 1 of each color. So I got 1 yellow, 1 orange, and go vertically in the middle. And lastly, you're going to take your second color that you haven't put double bands up yet. So I'm using double bands for this. And putting those diagonally. Like that. So from here, it's kind of like a triple single. So you're going to go ahead and take double of your yellow. And double orange on the side, and then 1 of each for the middle. Do this again, so I'm going to go double with my first color, double with my second color, and then 1 of each color. And it doesn't matter which one goes on the top of the bottom, I just happened to have mine alternated like that, but I wasn't really paying attention to that or anything. And so now we're going to go ahead and make the cone. So for the cone, we're just going to be using white for this. So use double white for this whole entire part. And you're going to go vertically on all 3 pin bars using your double white bands. Make a second row of just double white bands. Okay, so you should now have something like this, and go ahead and pause the video if you're a little bit behind. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and move on to the last step. So we're going to make the pointy part of the cone. Now this part looks a little bit weird, but this is how we get a more V-shaped look on the bottom. So you're going to go down to this next middle pin that's on your middle pin bar, and you're going to stretch from this bottom pin all the way up to the last pin you put bands on the left pin bar. So you have something like this. You're going to take double bands again and do the same thing but to this right pin. So you're going to go this bottom pin all the way up to this right pin, like that. And we are not going to have any bands from this pin to this pin over here, so you can just leave that be. And now you're going to add a cap band on here. So take a single band, wrap it around to the very bottom pin 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, untied myself. 4. There we go. So now I've got my cap band wrapped around this bottom pin 4 times here, and we're going to go ahead and add on some horizontal bands. So we're just going to start at the top of our loom here to start putting on horizontal bands, and you're going to take your first color and you're going to put it across the top 3 pins here in a triangle-like shape. So you've got these 2 bands that go inwards, and then you have this triangle below. So you have something like that. You're going to take your second color, and you're going to put it going across the next 3 triangle shaped pins that are directly below this first colored triangle. Now's the part that is a little bit trickier. We're going to take a single white band and we're going to put it across the next 3 pins that are below, but this time we're going to double loop them. So you want to carefully kind of pull your rubber band out slowly so that way you can increase its stretch, and then twist it and twist it back onto itself. So basically you've looped it onto itself so it kind of looks like this on the pin, like that. So we're going to do almost the same thing to the next set of 3 pins, except this part is a lot harder. We're going to wrap it around 3 times onto these next 3 pins. So this is a little bit more difficult. If you have low quality bands, this won't work. I'm using genuine Rainbow Loom brand bands, so these will stretch 3 times across these pins. If you have lower quality bands and you've tried this and it breaks on your first try, then I would just do double looped so that way you don't break any more bands than you already did. So you're going to take this white band, and the thing is to go a little bit slowly when you do this. So slowly pull it out a little bit, twist it, put it onto the 3 pins here, slowly pull it out again, twist it again, and put it across the 3 pins again. So I've looped this band here around 3 times across the pins. If you have a lower quality loom that is not Rainbow Loom brand, then it is there is a chance that your pin bars or pins may break off, so I would not do that if you have a lower quality loom that is not Rainbow Loom brand. And yeah, so now we can go ahead and start the hooking process. So take your hook, and we're going to start at the bottom of our loom. Go inside the cap band, which is wrapped around 4 times, and grab the top 2 bands here. These should be going to the right, like that. I'm going to do the same thing again, and the next 2 are going to go to the left, obviously. So you should have a little V shape like this. Next, we're going to go in here and grab all the bands that are here at the slit of the pin and hook these upwards like that. We're going to continue hooking, so I'm going to go to the left side. And it is a little bit harder to hook with these triple loop bands here, and there might be a little bit more tension here. I'm just trying to get this band to come out a little bit more. Okay. So just be careful when you're hooking over here, so this is a high stress area. But I made this using my regular Rainbow Loom hook for my other 2 snow cones, and nothing bad happened, so I was fine. Go inside and grab those and continue on. This is just basically a regular triple single hooking process. During this, I'm not going to tell you to do anything weird like move the bands to a different pin or add any more bands on. So if you are a speedy loomer, then you can go ahead and speed ahead. Okay, so now I've gotten to these last 3 vertical bands. You're only going to hook these left and right too. You're going to leave the middle alone first. So hook the left side, like that, and then hook the right side, like that. And now we're going to hook these 3 bands going from left to the right. So start on the left, and you're going to hook this band that goes inwards, like that. You're going to go to the middle now and hook this middle band that goes upwards, like that. And lastly, you're going to hook this band that's on the right and goes inwards, like that. Lastly, well, the last band, we're going to hook these double bands here. So you're going to go inside all these bands here, make sure you're grabbing only the ones that are at the bottom, and hook those vertically, So now you can either put a C-clip on these, or we can go ahead and tie it off without using any C-clips. So you're going to go ahead, take your hook, don't go inside of this pin, stay on the outside, and grab these bottom 2 bands here. You're going to pull these over the pin, so just pull them over and release them. Now you're going to grab the remaining bands that are on the pin and give it a little tug to tighten. And we have just created a little knot here that will hold everything together. And so now before removing this creation off of your loom, please make sure that your loom looks like this. And if so, we can go ahead and remove everything from our loom. So now I have something like this, and here's the easiest part of this creation, is just stretching everything out to even everything out. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So I really hope you guys liked this tutorial on how to make this super cute and easy snow cone charm. Warm weather is sort of coming up soon, like not really where I live, but in other places it is. And so this is a good way to kind of spice up any of your bracelets by attaching it to get festive for the spring and summer weather. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out, and also subscribe if you haven't already for more videos. And also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook. My usernames are all in the description box below. And I will see you guys later. Bye!